Welcome everybody to a brand new Blu-ray and DVD out and about video today. And this week sees the release of the fantasy adventure sequel, Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, hitting store shelves, along with the comedic and dramatic biopic Green Book. You've also got another fantasy adventure film, Immortal Engines, as well as Shout Select is releasing the 1987 crime thriller Someone to Watch Over Me, and Scream Factory is releasing on Blu-ray the horror movie Man's Best Friend, plus much more. So let's go in and see the deals, exclusives, and we're at our first location, Walmart. So let's go in and see what they got. Alright everybody, we are in at Walmart here, and I am seeing this display for The Crimes of Grindelwald right here. Very nice display that they got here at Walmart. Very cool indeed, guys. And the first thing I am seeing here is they have the Blu-ray, DVD, digital, and extended cut of Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald for $24.96 right here. You also have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, digital, and extended cut for $29.96 right here. And you also have the DVD over here as well for $16.96. And you do have an exclusive right here, guys. You have the Blu-ray, DVD, digital, and extended cut includes a Funko Pocket Pop keychain of Baby Niffler right here. And I believe it's probably around $29.96, $24.96, somewhere around there, guys. Actually really cool. If you're a fan of these Funko Pop keychains, that's actually not bad right here. That's actually a pretty cool design there. Not bad at all. And the Nifflers are actually very cool creatures in the movie, guys. And Nick and I did a movie review on Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. I will put a link down below in the descriptions for you guys to end up checking out our full thoughts on the movie. And we weren't honestly all that impressed by the movie, guys. I honestly hate to say that. You know, I wasn't a huge fan of the first Fantastic Beasts movie. I enjoyed it for a few things. I thought it was a fun movie. I thought that the creatures were actually really cool in the movie as well. I thought there was a lot of cool creatures and designs there. The CGI was really cool. I liked the character of Newt Scamander. And going into a sequel, I was definitely excited because I wanted to have more fun with these characters. I wanted to see more of the beasts. And I feel like the movie is just too dark for its own good. It feels kind of bland, and some of the characters, they just come and go really quickly. You don't get any sort of personality with some of them. Unfortunately, again, the Beast, you don't get enough of them. I feel like the bad guy here, Johnny Depp, is really bland compared to like Voldemort. I feel like he's a really just not very exciting villain here. The action is okay, but it's not as good as the first Fantastic Beasts movie. I feel like this movie is just lesser compared to that first one. It's less fun. You don't feel like you're having as good of a time watching it. It really was sort of a letdown for me, and a letdown for my friend Nick, who's a big Harry Potter fan as well. I was really hoping for a lot better with this, and it really failed. If this is where the franchise is going, movies like Crimes of Grindelwald, I might just stop, because I just don't like where this is going. It just doesn't feel as fun and vibrant, and I just don't really care about many of these characters like I did with the Harry Potter series. I'm hoping they turn it around, but for right now, I'm not a fan of it. Again, I think that Fantastic Beasts movie, even though I wasn't a huge fan of it, is actually better than this one. This one is definitely the lesser quality. Again, decent acting for the most part, but just kind of, it's just not as well done as that first one, which is a shame, because I think this could have been a really cool prequel series, but I think it honestly fails in a lot of ways, guys. That's just my opinion, but definitely let me know what you think of the movie, though. And not a bad display here at all, and a really cool exclusive here for the movie as well. Not bad at all, guys. Very cool stuff to check out here. Let's see what else Walmart's got. Alright guys, we're now over in this section of Walmart here, and the first thing I'm seeing is they have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital of Mortal Engines for $24.96. They have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $19.96 over here, and they have the DVD over here for $17.96. Now, I watched this on Amazon Prime, and a couple of you actually did want me to watch it and give my opinion on it. Oh, this movie's kind of a mess, guys. It really is. It's a really bloated mess. It's over 2 hours long. You don't really get to know the characters all that much. Characters come and go. There's kind of bland characterizations here. The action is all over the place and just very confusing at times. There's a lot of mythology here to pack out, and it feels just like they don't know how to do it in a very exciting way. The CGI sometimes is really good and other times feels like it's from the early 2000s. It's really a mess of a movie, and it's unfortunate because there's some really cool stuff in here. Like I said, there's a really wild and interesting mythology of like this very dystopian kind of future where these people are on these sort of like vehicles, and they have their whole like lives and world and like economy on these things, and this other bigger one, I guess it's London, that's trying to like steal everything and take over, and these characters are fighting for their lives to try to survive and stop them, and there's a lot of mythology here, and there's a lot of cool stuff in here, but it just gets drowned out by a lot of nonsense, to be honest with you. And it's a real shame because, again, it could have been really cool. And I think this is also based on a series of books too, which again is interesting books from what people have told me. But I think this movie, it really just went for the fences and it failed big time. But I guess give it credit. If you're going to go big, definitely do it in a big ass crazy way, and I guess Mortal Engines does it, but it's just not that exciting, guys. And honestly, it fails big time. It's just a mess, man. It really is. And I don't know how you could have streamlined this movie any more than it already is, but this is not the way to do it. These big budget spectacle type of movies sometimes are done really well, and then there's Mortal Engines, which really fails and shows you that a lot of these big budget ones, if there's not a good coherence and interesting characters behind it, then it's going to fail. And this one definitely did, guys. It's a curiosity, but not really worth it, I think, guys. I would probably skip it. Then over here, guys, I am seeing they have Green Book here. The Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $19.96. The DVD for $17.96 right here. And Joe and I did a movie review on Green Book. You can catch it on the movie review playlist. I'll also put a link down below in the description if you guys want to check out our full thoughts on the movie. And to be honest with you, we really enjoyed this one. We thought it was really well done. We loved the acting. We thought the actors did a great job here. We liked the story. We liked the idea of the story of friendship and people with differences coming together and finding common ground. There's a lot to actually like about the movie here, and it's a really well told story based, I believe, in the 1960s, if I'm not mistaken. Just about this guy and this musician, and he hires this person to be his bodyguard and driver, and they sort of have a rough go at it, but then they become friends and they create this really great bond together. I really liked it. It's not a perfect movie, and there's definitely small issues with it, but I think if you go into it just as a movie of, of people finding common ground with their differences and a friendship movie, I think you're going to come out of it really enjoying it, and it's a very satisfying watch to do. It's one of those ones where I think you're really going to have a smile on your face when you leave the theater or at home. I really do enjoy the movie, guys. I really do. I think it's well done. There's controversy with the movie, but outside of that, if you just take it for the movie itself, I think you guys really would enjoy it. It's a good little movie. I easily recommend Green Book, guys. I really do. Very, very well done movie. I did like that one a lot, guys. Then over here I am seeing they have AI Rising, the DVD for $14.96 here. And I have no idea about this movie. I like the cover though. The cover is really cool. I like her with like this robot or something. The future is present. Not sure about this movie. Oh. Okay, that could be actually pretty cool. That's not bad. I like actually the design of the robotic suit here. It looks very interesting to me. It almost looks like something that would be like a Battle Angel Alita type of movie. Now I haven't seen that movie yet, so I don't know anything about that one too much, but this one kind of looks interesting. I've never watched it. I really have no idea much about what this movie is. It looks kind of cool and futuristic. Definitely let me know what you guys think of AI Rising. Then over here they have the DVD of Condor for $16.96, and this actually came out last week, guys. Of course, I couldn't show it here at Walmart. Well, you guys know why. But yeah, it's season 1 of a show that's an AT&T original series. I didn't even know AT&T was making original stuff, but apparently so. It's got a great cast here. You got Max Irons, Mira Sorvino, William Hurt, Brendan Fraser. Damn, that is quite the jam-packed cast here. Joe Turner has always been about to work with the CIA. Wants something. Joe is the only survivor for the game to go on the run at the person. Huh. That actually looks kind of cool, actually. I like the description of it. It's not bad, actually. I would actually probably watch a movie like that. Or actually a show, I should say. That's not bad, actually. I like the actors in here. They all look really cool. Yeah, I would actually be down for checking this show out. I don't know how to check it out. I don't have, like, AT&T, so I don't know if this is, like... I mean, other than buying this, I don't know if I can stream it or anything, but... Yeah, I just didn't know AT&T was doing any of that stuff. But that's really cool, though. Not bad. Let me know if you guys have seen Condor, what you think of that. Then, over here, guys, I am seeing they have Little Miss Doolittle. The Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $14.96. I didn't even know they made another Little Miss, or any Doolittle film anyways. I didn't even know anything about this. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Huh. I don't... None of the actors I know, so, Interesting. What is the synopsis? She promises not to use her talent after getting into trouble with her parents. Not bad. It probably is a really good one for kids, to be honest with you. I haven't heard anything about the movie. I mean, I like some of the Doolittle stuff. I like the stuff with Eddie Murphy. I thought that was really funny, but it's been so long since they've done anything with like the Doolittle name, so I don't know how good this one is. Like I said, it looks really interesting. Like I said, I don't know if it's something that I would watch, but it would probably be good for kids, I think. Little Miss Doolittle. Okay. Probably for kids, not anything for me, though. Then over here they have the DVD of the Trump Prophecy for $9.96 here, based on a true story. I know nothing about this, so what is this about? What have you heard? A powerful voice talking to you in the second person inside your head? Personal journey and healing that led to an international prayer movement. Firefighter? No, I've never heard about this movie, guys. I know nothing about the Trump Prophecy whatsoever. About, I guess, coming together in a prayer about change in America or something. I'm not big on these religion-type prayer movies. I'm really not. So this one would probably not be up my alley anyways. And it seems like it's trying to do some sort of political agenda as well, which I'm usually not big on ones that do political agendas too much. Yeah, I don't really know too much about this one. I mean, let me know what you guys think. If you're into faith or religion movies, how this one actually fares compared to others. Interesting, though. The Trump Prophecy. Then over here I am seeing they have the DVD of Beneath the Leaves for $12.96 here. Mira Sorvino, Doug Jones, and Paul Sorvino. Wow. A killer is back. Very cool. I kind of like the cover. I kind of like the cover. That is cool. 20 years after kidnapping four small town boys. Doug Jones. Huh, that actually looks pretty cool. That looks like, you know, he's on the run, they're trying to catch him and everything. That looks really cool. Again, I really like Mira Sorvino a lot. Very underrated actress. Did a lot of really cool stuff in the 90s, man. Doug Jones, great fucking actor, man. Love his work. And Paul Sorvino's a really solid actor as well. I kind of like this, man. This would be kind of a really cool, like thriller, actually. Not bad. Not bad at all. And I'm really glad to see Mira Sorvino doing more work because, boy, she really deserves it, man. I think she left the limelight a long time ago and did other stuff. I'm glad to see her back again because, man, I really miss her as an actress. She did such wonderful work back in the day, man. That's really cool, actually. Beneath the Leaves, not bad. Then over here I'm seeing the DVD of The Last Man for $12.96 and the Blu-ray digital for $14.96. And I actually got a chance to watch this on Amazon Prime, guys, and I was interested to check it out because I do really like Harvey Keitel, and I tend to give Hayden Christensen a lot of chances because, well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Star Wars apologist, especially when it comes to the prequels in some ways, so I try to give him a little bit of chance. The movie's not bad. It's sort of a dystopian sort of future where this guy who was a soldier, he has PTSD, and Harvey Keitel plays this sort of local prophet guy who is spouting the end of the world and, you know, the coming of it and how we should prepare, and he's sort of following his lead and all the complications of that and these street thugs that are trying to, like, stop it and everything. It's very interesting. I don't know if it's exactly done the best. Yeah, I mean, the dystopian future stuff, there's a little bit of it. I wish there was more. I actually like Hayden Christensen and Harvey Keitel in the movie. I think they're actually really good here. The futuristic stuff could have been done a little better. Him sort of seeing dead people, fallen soldiers, and the PTSD stuff is done pretty decent as well. It's not a bad little futuristic type of thriller. I think it could have been done better, but it's not bad, to be honest with you. I kind of enjoyed it for what it was. And again, I hadn't seen Harvey Keitel in something in a while, and definitely hadn't seen Hayden Christensen in something in a while either, so it was really cool. I enjoyed the movie. It wasn't half bad, guys. I would give it a recommend. The cover here is very cool, too. It almost looks like this very futuristic, badass movie that it's going to be based on the cover. It's not exactly that, but it's not bad, though. I really did enjoy it, actually. Crazy enough. Not bad, though. Then, over here, the last other thing over here I'm seeing is they have Gunpowder here, the DVD for $12.96 and the Blu-ray for $14.96. And we got Kit Harington in here. You know, Kit Harington, man, he's trying to really be a big movie star now. He's trying to do more movie roles outside of Game of Thrones and everything. I mean, you know, he's a good actor. He's not bad. I don't know how great he's been in movies, but I know people really love him on Game of Thrones. So got Liv Tyler here as well. Behind every plot is a mastermind. Very interesting. What is this about? Oh, yeah. It's one of those sort of like religious sort of dramas and everything. Yeah, stuff like that. I'm not really big into the religious drama stuff. I believe I've told you guys that before. It's not really a genre that I really like. I mean, there's a few that I enjoy, but not many. A movie like this, you would definitely watch for something like the acting. The acting is where you'd probably find the more enjoyment out of this. And again, I do like Kit Harington from what I've seen in Game of Thrones, and I think he is a decent actor for the most part. Like I said, he's trying to get into more bigger budget stuff, become more of a movie star stuff. I don't really know too much about the movie. Like, again, the religious aspect of it is not my thing too much, but it doesn't look too bad. It looks kind of interesting to me. Definitely let me know what you think of Gunpowder here. Kit Harington, not bad, I guess. And that does it for this section of Walmart, guys. Let's see what else they got to look at. Alright guys, we're over in this section of Walmart, and there's a few things that I'm actually seeing over here as well. One of them over here I'm seeing is they have Winter's Dream, a Hallmark Channel original movie for $9.96. And the reason I wanted to show this, guys, is because it's got Dean Cain and Kristy Swanson. And my God, man, it's been so fucking long since I've seen Dean Cain or Kristy Swanson in anything, man. It's been a long goddamn time, man. Oh man, Dean Cain, of course, I remember good times as him being Superman in the Adventures of Lois and Clark, I believe it was. He was great in that. Kristy Swanson, of course, the original Buffy, she did a great job in that as well, and of course so many other movies as well. But yeah, I saw this because I hadn't seen them in anything in a long while, man. And you know, and Hallmark makes a ton of these movies. These movies really aren't for me. I'm not a big fan of these type of Hallmark films, but I just thought it was cool to see Dean Cain and Kristy Swanson in a movie, man. I hadn't seen him in a long time. Cool to see him doing some work at least. Maybe wish it wasn't something for the Hallmark Channel, but good to see him doing something regardless. Not bad. Then over here I am seeing they have Joan Jett Bad Reputation, the DVD for $9.96 here. And this is a documentary. The life and career of rock and roll Joan Jett from her early years, ripping it up on stage, and the founder of back one of hard rock legends, the Runaways. Oh, very interesting. Yeah, it is kind of like a documentary on Joan Jett and everything. I actually really like Joan Jett, guys. I love a lot of her music. I think she's a great like rock and roll musician. I loved her solo stuff. I loved her stuff when she was in the Runaways way back in the day. I loved a lot of that stuff as well. A really cool kick-ass chick, guys. And you know what? Just so you guys know, actually, if you guys never saw it, there's a movie called The Runaways. And I absolutely really love that movie. Kristen Stewart plays Joan Jett. And I believe Dakota Fanning is in it as well, and it's about sort of the Runaways and their success and their downfall and everything. That's a great movie, man, and this is kind of cool seeing a documentary about Joan Jett, man. I might definitely have to give this a watch at some point because I'm a big fan of hers, and I like a lot of these sort of rock and roll documentary stuff. If you guys remember back in the day, they had those VH1 Behind the Music documentaries that were so good. I really like that stuff a lot. Yeah, man, that was really cool back in the day, man. Yeah, I definitely got to give this a chance at some point. That looks actually really cool. They got that. They got also the DVD of Vox Lux here that I showed last week at Best Buy. They have it here for $14.96 as well. Definitely check this out. Very interesting musical, sort of almost docudrama type of movie. Natalie Portman is very good in it. Definitely give that a whirl, guys. They also have the DVD of The Miseducation of Cameron Post for $9.96. This also came out this week as well, if I'm not mistaken. And I watched this on Amazon Prime. And I really enjoyed this movie quite a lot, guys. It was actually a really decent movie. You know, it's actually about this woman played by Chloe Grace Moretz. I don't know if she's like 16 or 17, 18, somewhere around there, and she actually likes women, and her mother gets wind of this, and she goes to this gay conversion therapy place, and they try to change her, and they try to you know, make her straight, and it's her camaraderie with the other people who are dealing with this and being put in this place, and about just trying to survive it and all the things that go on in this place. It's a really great movie, man. The acting is really good. I really like the characters here. I think they're very well drawn out. I think they're very likable. And it's just really fascinating of a movie, seeing the whole gay conversion therapy and how they try to manipulate you Really fantastic movie. I really like this one a lot, guys. For me, I think this is something that you guys should definitely watch. If you're a fan of movies like Boy Erased or something like that, this is definitely one to check out, guys. Very well worth it. Definitely give it a look. Then the other thing I am seeing over here, guys, is they do have the DVD of Dead Ant right here that I showed over at Best Buy. They have it here for $9.96, and I still got to admit, it looks really kind of cool, man. It looks really cool. It's very weird and bizarre with the ants and the rock and roll stuff with like the hair metal, but honestly, I really like it. It kind of looks kind of weird and kind of cool, and I definitely got to give it a look because it does look kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it does look really fun. I got to give it a whirl at some point. Then they have the DVD of Megalodon here for $9.96, or you got to say it like Megalodon. It looks really kind of cheesy as shit right here. Megalodon, man. Almost like their version of the Meg. A giant-sized horror show in the tradition of Godzilla and Jaws right here, guys. Very interesting. And what I find interesting is Michael Madsen is in this. And damn, what happened to Michael Madsen? I really do like Michael Madsen a lot. You know, I really like him in Species, and I really like him in Species 2. And he's somebody who's a very interesting actor. I've liked him in Kill Bill as well, and Reservoir Dogs. He's a good actor, but sometimes he takes these projects where you're like, dude, you've worked with Tarantino. You've done some of these cool movies back in the day. What's up, man? I don't know how good this movie is. It's probably cheesy as all shit. But you know what, guys? It's probably fun as hell, and I know a lot of people really love killer shark movies, so this could be right up your guys' alley. If you've seen Megalodon, definitely let me know, guys. Very interesting. I like the cover, though. The cover is really cool. Then over here, I am seeing they have the DVD of The Church right here for $9.96. No Refuge for the Wicked. Very cool here. Bill Moseley, Ashley C. Williams from Human Centipede, Lisa Wilcox from the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, I think 4 and 5 if I'm not mistaken. And you've got Clint Howard in this motherfucker. Yeah, anything with Clint Howard's got to be worth some kind of a watch, right? I mean, not bad of a cover either. Let's see what this is about here. In the twisting, heartpounding, everyone's vibrant of a that could be cool. It could be a little kind of like, sort of the spirits rising up and killing, and it could be cool, or it could be cheesy as shit. I don't know, man. I mean, these type of movies is sort of one way or another, right? I mean, I like some of the actors here. The actors are cool, and it would be sort of a watch for them alone. Yeah, it might be worth checking out at some point. I don't know. I mean, there's actually, got to admit, guys, there's actually another movie called The Church. It's an Italian horror film called The Church, and it's a really great kick-ass Italian horror film. Really fucked up, but a really great one. Definitely check that one out. But as far as this one, could be interesting or could be shit. It sort of depends. But I like the actors, and it might be worth checking out at some point. Then you've got over here, you've got Darkness Reigns, the DVD for $9.96, and you've got Casper Van Dien in this motherfucker. Oh yeah, Starship Troopers Casper Van Dien himself, baby. Be careful what you wish for. I like the cover, man. The cover is really cool. This sort of demon or something with the glowing eyes. That's really cool, man. Oh Jesus, look at that picture, man. Man. Jeez, look at that, man. A face only a mother could love. Wow. The devil always wants his due. Very interesting. I think you're shooting the behind-the-scenes documentary reportedly haunted hotel are faced with an unfathomable demonic force that's possessed and attacked with the crew and the film star for Van Dien was. I don't know. This could be kind of cool, or it could be, again, just like The Church, could be cheesy as shit. I like the synopsis. The synopsis isn't bad. And I like Casper Van Dien, even though he does a lot of this low-budget stuff. I tend to like him. He seems like a good personality. I don't know, man. Like I said, the cover has me slightly intrigued because it looks really cool. Like if I was just like here looking at the shelf, man, like this would be cool to just check out as a blind buy. It's interesting. I'll say that much. It seems interesting. I don't know how good it is. Definitely let me know what you guys think. But is it worth giving a look to? Maybe, maybe not. Just for Casper Van Dien, maybe. But kind of looks kind of cool though. Then over here, I am seeing one other thing, guys, and that is the Clovich Killer, the DVD for $12.96. Now, I actually watched this on Amazon Prime, and oh man, I absolutely really enjoyed this movie, guys. I really did. I didn't really know what I was expecting because I heard a lot of things about how it was about this killer who was sort of like hiding for a long while, and he sort of gets rediscovered, and they're trying to like find him and kill him and or catch him or something. And I wasn't sure what to make of it. I had heard a lot of really good things. People really actually enjoyed the movie quite a bit. Everyone who I've seen like reviews for online. But it was actually really good, man. I really liked this one a lot. I thought it was very well done, man. I think Dylan McDermott does a great job here. He's actually really effective, does great acting in this piece, really creepy. Really liked him a lot as well. I thought Charlie Plummer, who plays the son, did a great job as well. Samantha Mathis as Dylan McDermott's wife does a great job as well. It's a really cool sort of thrilling movie. The thing about it is that, once you start the movie, you know who the killer is. It's not like it's like a secret or anything, but I like how they're sort of uncovering the secrets and how, there's a denial process, and, he thinks he knows who the killer is, but then he sort of backs off it, even though we're very confident of it as an audience. I like how he's trying to suppress his killing, but it comes back to sort of get to him again. I like this one. This is a really cool, like, horror film that you guys should definitely check out. It's not, like, the best horror film you've ever seen, but I think it's actually really, really cool and actually kind of creative. And I really like sort of the mystery and the secrecy of the killer and what the killer does to women, and it's a really cool little independent horror movie, and definitely give this one a look. I think you guys would really enjoy it. I was pleasantly surprised by the Clovich Killer. I was not prepared to like it, but yeah, consider me on board with this one in a big bad way, guys. Very, very well done here. And that does it for Walmart here. A lot of really great stuff to check out this week, guys. All right, let's head out. So I gotta admit, guys, I am loving the selection this week here at Walmart. You got really great selection here. You got an exclusive here for The Crimes of Grindelwald and a really awesome display as well, man. A lot of really great stuff here. Tons of new releases came out this week, some cool independent titles, and a few releases that I didn't get to show you guys last week as well for obvious reasons. Yeah, so it's good to be back at Walmart checking out the releases, guys, for sure. Very cool here. And yeah, I didn't get in trouble. Thumbs up, right, guys? Alright, let's head to the next location, and hopefully we get some really great selection just like we got here, guys. Alright, let's head out. All right, everybody, we are at our second location here, Target. Now, this has been a really great out and about so far, guys. So much wonderful selection and titles to check out. Definitely a great time over at Walmart. Where is Target going to fit into it? Well, I don't think we're nearly going to get the type of selection that we got over at Walmart. That's just unrealistic, but I'm hoping for the big name new releases, the big name titles, and I'm hoping for maybe an exclusive or two somewhere like that. It would still be cool to check it out. I'm kind of hoping we do get something like that, guys. Here's the hoping. Let's head into Target and see what kind of goodies we can find this week, guys. Let's head in. Alright, guys, we are in a Target here with this display for Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald right here, guys. And the first thing I'm seeing is they have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray digital and extended cut of Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald for $29.99. The Blu-ray digital DVD extended cut for $24.99. They also have here the DVD as well for $17.99, and they have a Blu-ray DVD digital extended cut only at Target, exclusive book packaging right here. As you can see, the lenticular cover there, very nice. I really like that cover a lot. Very, very cool here, man. Got Grindelwald there, and then Newt and Dumbledore as well. Actually, really, really cool, guys. That is really nice, man. Very, very thick sort of like book packaging here, but actually looks really cool, man. Really, really nice as well. I like that one a lot. Not bad here. And, you know, the weird thing about it is I think the Fantastic Beasts book, I don't think it was ever meant to be like this big sprawling prequel series. I think it was meant to be sort of this, almost like what the Lord of the Rings appendices is, right? It's just sort of a little extended sort of look into the world of Harry Potter. It was never meant to be this huge prequel series connecting the franchises, and they've turned it into that, and I think that's a problem. It's they're trying to push all of the connections. They're trying to force a lot of like things in there to sort of make it connect with the Harry Potter world. And I kind of wish that they would just more like just have it more on its own, like just singular adventures that don't exactly have to connect to the Harry Potter franchise. And I feel like a lot of filmmakers and a lot of studios, they force these prequels down our throats where, oh my god, we have to connect to the original series because it's so important and fans aren't going to see it. The franchise is a huge franchise. The Harry Potter world, the Wizarding world, I think they could get away with just making single films that are in that world but doesn't have to connect. I feel the connections and everything and the forcing of it feels like it's watering the story down. That's just my thoughts, guys. I mean, definitely let me know what you think. I mean, some of it's cool, some of it's worth it, and some of it feels just really tired, and I'm really getting sick of these prequel series. It feels like they're just not really... It feels like they're just cashing in on a franchise and not really giving it their all. Again, I hope they turn it around, but The Crimes of Grindelwald is sort of, to me, at least the least best of all of the Harry Potter Wizarding World films. I mean, that's just my opinion, but other than that, I mean, it's a really cool actual, like, book packaging here, though, guys. It really is, and if you're a fan of the movie, the book packaging is honestly probably the coolest thing I've seen so far. Very nice, guys. And all of the great selection here as well, DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, all that jazz, guys. Alright, let's see what else Target has to show off. Alright, everybody, we are in this section of Target right here, and they also have the book packaging in the 4K version as well right here for $34.99. And oh, they have that spider packaging on it. God, I really hate this spider packaging. You want to know why? I really do. And I've told you guys this before, but it ruins the outer packaging so badly, dude. It's just like, it dents it. And it's like, as a collector, I know for me, I hate this type of stuff because I want my stuff to come in pristine condition. And with it, like with the spider stuff, it ruins it. I don't know why they put these on, man. I hate that they put these on. That really sucks. God, they really need to learn their lesson and not put these on there. But, you know, hard to teach, old dog, new tricks. Whatever. Then over here I am seeing they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Mortal Engines for $22.99 right here. And it's just a shame this thing's a real mess, man. And I blame a lot of this on Peter Jackson. Now, he didn't direct the movie, to be fair, but he did, you know, executive produce this thing. He also helped write it as well. And it seems like Peter Jackson has really gone down the hill as a filmmaker. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but like I really love his early work so much, like his early horror work. And then like going into the Frighteners and the Lord of the Rings trilogy is amazing. It's great, fantastic filmmaking. And I feel after that he just overcompensated so much. And I think the reason why is because he created Weta, which is this CGI plays where you can create all kinds of effects, much like how George Lucas created ILM. And I feel like after a while, what happened was is that basically they ended up not. I guess what happened was is that he just had to keep making more movies, more CGI heavy films in order for his company to continue to thrive. So he made King Kong, and then he made, that sort of dramatic movie about that little girl dying. But he put in this whole like CGI stuff where people were like, "Why did he put that crap in?" And then he did the Hobbit trilogy, which was really just a bloated mess as well. And I feel like he's hasn't been the type of filmmaker that I have loved for a long time. And I wish he would go back to do some of those more independent films and those horror stuff that he did back in the day. And I feel like he's just making these big budget films just to make them, and there's not like any like want to actually like create the story and make it genuine just for like the fact of giving Weta more of an excuse to do effects for films. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just hope he goes back to his old school ways. But things like Mortal Engines just are really bloated and are really unneeded. And even though the story is kind of cool, and I'm sure the books are great, the movie turned out to be not so hot, guys. Just my thoughts. Then I'm seeing over here they've got the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Green Book for $19.99, and the DVD over here for $17.99. And I talked briefly about it, but there is a lot of controversy with this movie, guys. There is a shitload of controversy here. Basically, Don Shirley's family has come out and said that none of this is true, that they had no friendship. It was an employer-employee relationship, and that's all it ever was. And the filmmakers and the producers have come out and said that that's not true, that they have evidence that there was a friendship there, and that they connected, and there's so much sort of back and forth with it. I don't know what's true and what's not, be honest with you guys. I've kind of looked it up a little bit, and there's valid points on both sides here. It's hard to tell. I just take it as a very interesting movie about friendship. That's how I go about it. I mean, and to be honest with you, a lot of these biopics that have come out over the years, as I've told you guys before, you got to take it with a grain of salt, because there's a lot of things that are not true here and a lot of things that are fabricated, and it happens with every biopic. But if you take it as just a movie itself and as just a really fun enjoyment of a friendship that they're bonding over their differences, then it comes off as a really great film. And I think that's where I stand on it. But I understand if people are not happy with the controversy. I totally get it, and you're not wrong, guys, trust me. But still a really solid film worth checking out, I think, guys. That does it for this area of Target. Not bad selection so far. Let's see what else they got. Alright guys, I am over here in this section of Target right here, and I'm finding something really cool and interesting, and I don't know whether they've had it here before or they just got it in or not, but it's really awesome here. And they have these Blu-ray and digital copies of these older movies in this classic sort of VHS packaging, man. It's really, really cool here, man. They got the Breakfast Club right here with the old school artwork right there. And like I said, it's in this sort of VHS box, man, which looks really, really cool here. And you got that for $12.99 right here. You also have E.T. right here as well. Also here with the VHS packaging there as well with the classic E.T. artwork. Really nice stuff here, guys. I really like this a lot. This packaging is really classic, man. I like that one a lot. You've got that one there. You also have over here 16 Candles as well here with this VHS box here. Really nice. I hope that Criterion at some point puts out 16 Candles, because I know they put out the Breakfast Club, and I'd love for them to put out more John Hughes titles, but I don't know if there's any on the horizon or not. But it's actually really cool. I love this packaging so much, man. You also have over here, you have a VHS style packaging for Slapshot as well. My God, man, it's been so long since I've seen Slapshot, but I remember it being really awesome. Oh, that's really cool. And with the old school artwork as well. God, that is so classic. That is really cool here. You got that, and the one other title that they also have here in the packaging is Jaws here also, which is really kick-ass too. And I know that Target has had a lot of success with the Stranger Things packaging, like that VHS style stuff. And I know they had a lot of success with it, so maybe they're trying something new. Maybe they're doing something different and putting out new different styles of packaging. I mean, it looks awesome. It looks really cool. And if you're an old school fan of this type of format and love the old school boxes, this is really nice, man. Really nice indeed. And I love the back with the colors and how it almost looks like VHS, like they really have gone out of their way. It's really cool. And I believe all these titles are $12.99, I believe it is as well, which is a steal. If you love this type of packaging, if you're a big time collector, love this type of stuff, that is really cool. Again, they've got Jaws, they've got a Slapshot here, they've got 16 Candles, E.T., and they have The Breakfast Club as well. A lot of really cool titles here. I don't know whether they're going to actually do any more titles or not like this. Maybe this is just the beginning, but that is really cool, guys. A lot of really awesome stuff here. And like I said, usually Target doesn't do this type of stuff, but I like that they're kind of thinking outside the box and doing something new and different. Actually, very cool, guys. Really love what they're doing here. And that seems to be it, guys. So, let's head out. Actually, not too bad of selection here at Target this week. I mean, okay, it's not as good as Walmart, but I mean, come on, I pretty much knew it wasn't going to be, guys. But honestly, I still thought we got all of the releases here. Plus, we got that great exclusive for the Crimes of Grindelwald. And on top of that, we had those really cool VHS artwork, sort of like covers there. And it was really cool. Like, I'm glad that Target's doing that. I'm glad that they're thinking outside the box and they're doing something unique and different and competing with the stores. I hope that continues, guys. I hope they really continue with that and think outside the box because that's really cool, guys. Other than that, yeah, I'm a pretty happy man. Hope you guys are too. Let's head to the third and final location, see what we can find. All right, everybody, we are at our third location, the Beast Best Buy. But before we go in, I wanted to talk to you guys a second about a couple trailers that I saw. One is Midsummer, and that looks really interesting, guys. It looks really sort of creepy, and it must be about like these people that go to this, must be this sort of like cult-like festival, and sort of weird and freakish and creepy things happen along the way. I love the imagery here. I love all the people dressed in white and how it looks like they're almost like sacrificing someone or something. It looks really weird and bizarre. But you kind of have to remember that this is from the director of Hereditary. And Hereditary is just all kinds of like weird and cult-like and creepiness, and it only sort of, I guess, makes sense that he's doing this. I'm really excited about it because I really liked Hereditary quite a bit. Again, very bizarre, but I was really fascinated by it. And he seems like a filmmaker that is not going to do the normal thing. He's going to do something outside the box. So for me, I'm on board with that in a big bad way. I think that's going to be really cool, guys. Definitely let me know what you think of that one. And I also saw the trailer for Good Boys. The comedy there, the raunchy comedy, I should say. And it looks really fun. It looks really fun and just one of those sort of just, you sit down with your popcorn and just laugh your ass off type of movies, guys. You know, with these kids who are in 6th grade and who are just, you know, not very conscious of the ways of the world, let's put it that way. And they are trying to like get into these misadventures and everything that happens from there. It looks really funny, man. It looks really funny. It looks cool. It reminds me of Superbad, guys. It reminds me of Superbad. It reminds me of a younger kid's version of Superbad, which I hope it works out because Superbad, man, was really funny and I loved just the comedy of it. And going younger with the kids in sort of this raunchy style, I'm hoping that it doesn't fail. It has the potential to fail to me. It feels like it could be really funny or it could be like, ooh, this is really inappropriate. Like I don't know where it's gonna land exactly, but I think it looks really funny. I think it looks like it could be a ball of laughs in the theater. And, Seth Rogen is helping to produce it, so he does a lot of really cool stuff as far as producing comedies. So I'm on board for Good Boys. I think Good Boys looks really good. Definitely let me know what you guys think of that. And other than that, man, those are the two trailers that I saw. Definitely let me know what you guys think. And let's head into Best Buy to see all of the good physical media that we'll check out. Let's go check it out, guys. Alright guys, we are over here at Best Buy right now, and the first thing I'm seeing is they have the DVD of Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald for $17.99, the Blu-ray DVD digital and extended for $24.99. They have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray digital and extended for $29.99, and they also have an exclusive right here, 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray digital and extended, only at Best Buy, exclusive steelbook right here. Very, very nice here. I really like this one a lot. This actually looks really cool. I like the wand and the symbol in the background. Very cool and very different from the artwork that you see right here, guys. Very cool there as well. Not bad steelbook, guys, at all. Definitely, if you're a fan, it's not a bad one at all here. And I will say this much, this movie is directed by David Yates. Now, David Yates has actually been on the franchise since Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken. And he's a good director. I like him as a director quite a bit. I like what he did with the Harry Potter franchise, but I feel like they need to get new blood in now. One of the things I really liked about the Harry Potter series is that for a while you got a different director in like almost every installment they did, so it kind of mixed it up. You got different ways of filmmaking. Some were better than others, but you kind of mix it up a little bit, and I kind of like that. I feel like David Yates now is getting stale as a director for this franchise. I feel like they need to bring in new blood, a director that can do something unique and different with it. I think it would actually be really cool, to be honest with you. And I think this series is going to be like a 5-part series or something, if I'm not mistaken. I hope they really fix this because, again, it feels very tired already. And it's a real shame because, again, if you're going to sustain this for 5 films, you really got to get more creative and more fun. You really got to just make it an experience, man. And the first one was that, but the second one faltered a lot. And I know a lot of people weren't exactly excited. I mean, my girlfriend, who is a huge Harry Potter fan, huge Wizarding World fan, she wasn't even excited for this one. So it goes to show you that if they don't improve the franchise, then they're going to lose a lot of money. And this one did not make as much as the last film did either, guys. But that's the gamble you take. But again, I think they've heard the fans, and I think they're going to improve on it. At least that's just my opinion. But we'll see, man. Only time will tell. And the special features here, you get deleted scenes and you get kind of a making of where they're talking to the actors and about the Wizarding World and everything like that. It's not bad special features, but not great either. And for a $34.99 price tag, or especially like a $29.99 or a $24.99, it seems a lot of money to invest in it. I would probably wait until a sale goes on, maybe even Black Friday, guys. This will definitely go on sale by then. I would probably wait until then, guys, if I were you. Alright guys, and we're over on this side here of the display, and I'm seeing over here they got the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Mortal Engines for $22.99 and the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital for $24.99 right here, guys. And it's kind of weird because this movie is directed by a first-time filmmaker, Christian Rivers. Now, if you remember him a little bit, he did a lot of artwork and everything for the pre-production of Lord of the Rings, and he ended up doing a lot of technical stuff when they ended up doing the Hobbit series, and he's been with Peter Jackson's Weta crew for quite a long time, and he's moved up the ranks, and now he's a director. I just don't think this needed to be in the hands of a first-time filmmaker, guys. To me, I feel like it was the wrong decision to do that. I feel like it needed to be in better hands. And the problem, again, is just like, it's just an overcomplicated plot, and it's characters that are kind of bland, and there's so much goddamn mythology in this movie, and I think a lot of people got turned off. It was like everything just got crammed into this movie, and a lot of people already invest in quite a bit of mythology anyways, whether it's Star Wars or Harry Potter or Transformers or whatever. I mean, Marvel, you name it. I mean, they invest so much time into these franchises. To add another one to the mix is a little exhausting, and I'm not gonna lie, this movie bombed at the box office, so I doubt we're ever gonna get an actual, like, full-on sequel to this film. I'd be surprised if we ever did, but again, guys, it's a curiosity to watch, but I think it's a curiosity in why it was a failure and why it didn't work. If you like it, fair enough, but I'm not a really big fan of the movie too much, and I feel like the books are probably better, and in some instances, movies are better, in some instances, books are better, and in this instance, most likely, the books are probably way better. But here you've got for features, you've got Welcome to London, a 5-part behind-the-scenes look. Man, 5 parts here, holy shit. You've also got End of the Ancients, Character Series, In the Air, and more. Wow, quite a bit of special features for a movie that failed at the box office. I'm a little shocked here. I wasn't expecting that, but go figure, guys. Actually, if you really love the movie, for the $22.99 price tag for actually the Blu-ray is quite a good price, actually, for all the features you get. I'm not a fan of it, but again, it's worth it just for the features alone, most likely. Then over here, I am seeing they have the Blu-ray digital of The Last Man for $14.99 here. And again, I do really like this movie. I think it's a cool little dystopian, apocalyptic future thriller. It could have been a little bit better, but I was actually shocked by how much I liked it. And to be fair, I do give Hayden Christensen more chances than maybe he deserves. But to be honest, the guy's actually a better actor than I think people give him credit for. Like that whole movie, that newspaper scandal movie, Shattered Glass, is amazing. He's phenomenal in it, and he's done a lot of other really interesting movies where he's a good actor. I just think the problem is that he made a terrible impression on the prequels, and people judged him just from that alone, and they never looked back. I think he's a better actor than people give him credit for, but, you know, definitely give it a chance. Again, he's good in it. Harvey Keitel is good in it. It's a well worth it movie, guys, I think. No special features that I can see here, guys, but again, it's at least worth to check it out. I think it's a good little independent thriller that's not too bad. And again, the cover is really cool, though. Definitely give it a look if you haven't, guys. Then over here I'm seeing they have the Blu-ray digital of Piercing for $16.99 right here. And I actually caught this on Amazon Prime as well, guys. And I really wanted to check it out because I really loved the trailer quite a bit here. I like this guy who leaves his wife and his baby daughter behind to go to another place and get a hotel room, and he's gonna kill her. He's gonna kill this chick, and he thinks it's gonna be easy, but then the prostitute ends up turning the tables on him, and yeah, just sort of chaos ensues from there. I really liked it. I liked the torment and everything that the guy goes through. I love the acting. I think Mia Wasikowska does a great fucking job here. I really like the stylistic choices that they do here, especially like the buildings and everything look really cool. Almost look like out of like the 1950s or something. I love like the actual like the blood and gore here. I think it's very well utilized. I think it's a really cool little independent thriller. I really do. I think it's well worth checking out, guys. It's not the greatest, but I really did like the mind games that the characters played, and I thought the plot was really well done. I was really surprised here, guys, and I'm actually surprised it's here at Best Buy because, yeah, I wasn't expecting this here, but go figure, man. You never know what you'll find until you do the out and abouts, guys. But that's really cool. Definitely check it out if you haven't, guys. And no special features that I can see, which is a real shame. Again, I would have loved to have seen a commentary or something talking about the movie, but really cool. Definitely give it a look, guys. And that does it for this area of Best Buy. Let's see what else they got to look at. Alright guys, we're over in this section of Best Buy over here, and the first thing I'm seeing over here is they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Green Book for $19.99 right here. And I will say this much, guys, this is your best picture winner at the Oscars. Did it deserve it? Well, my thing about it is, like, there was a lot of great nominees this year, and I think Green Book was the safe choice. I like the movie a lot, but I think there was movies that I think deserved it maybe a little bit better. But it's still a worthy movie. I think a lot of people compared it to Crash when Crash won the Oscar, and I'm like, this movie's way better than Crash. I mean, I like Crash, don't get me wrong, but this movie's way better than that. And so, I mean, I think it's a safe choice, but I think it was still a worthy choice at the same time here. And look, the movie is directed by Peter Farrelly, who is half of the Farrelly brothers, and man, he's done some really raunchy stuff, man. There's Something About Mary, of course, Stuck on You, a ton of stuff. But it's great to see him branching out and doing different things as a director. And like I said before in the review that I did with Joe, just because you're a director that's done different work before, comedy and everything, doesn't mean you can't do a dramatic biopic. It just means you haven't done it before. And he did a good job. Give him credit. With all the controversy and everything, I still think it's a great movie about friendship and well worth seeing, guys. And you've got here virtuoso performances and unforgettable friendship and Going Beyond the Green Book. Not bad movie. A very hard-hitting movie. A lot of great performances here and well worth your time to check out, guys. Definitely give it a look. And the other thing I'm seeing here is they have the Blu-ray digital of The Last Ship, the complete 5th season for $28.99. And I've never seen a single one of The Last Ship. I've never seen any of it. I swear to God, guys, I don't know anything about the show. I've heard good things about it. Some people have told me it's really good, but I haven't actually ever watched the show before. It's the final season, so should I give it a whirl, guys? Definitely let me know if I should here. Again, there's so much stuff to watch. There's so many great shows to watch. And there's some that have to go the way of the dinosaur. Is this one? Definitely let me know, guys. Other than that, that seems to do it for this area of Best Buy. Not bad selection this week, guys. All right, let's head out. So not too bad of selection this week at Best Buy, guys, but I will admit I was hoping for a little bit better, just slightly better. I mean, definitely Walmart won the week big time here, but I do have to give Best Buy credit. We did see that great Steelbook, and I was not expecting to see some of the independent releases here because that's usually Walmart's game, but shocker, shocker, you never know, guys. But overall, though, not too bad of selection this week. And actually, to be honest with you, some really cool titles came out. And there's a lot of selection for movie lovers out there. So hopefully you picked up something good, guys. All right, let's head home and finish the video. All right, everybody, that'll do it for the Blu-ray and DVD out and about video this week. And there was a lot of really cool releases to come out, man. I was really kind of surprised, and we got some really great exclusives as well, which I'm not surprised about on that because, you know, you got Fantastic Beasts, Harry Potter type of stuff. If we didn't get exclusives, I was gonna be worried, guys. I really was. But there was a lot of really great stuff to check out this week, whether it was the independent releases that Walmart carries, which I always love going to that spot because you never know what you're going to find there, and it's always really weird and odd titles that just stand out to me. And I really love checking that stuff out, too. The VHS style packaging for some of those older movies at Target, which, man, that is really cool, and I hope it's the beginning of some really interesting and cool stuff that Target's gonna do. I hope they're branching out and doing some new ideas, and that's really cool. And that's something that you guys should definitely check out. That's some really awesome stuff. To even some independent titles over at Best Buy that I didn't think we were going to see either. So there was a lot of really great stuff to see this week, and you never really know what you're going to find until you do these out and abouts. So I'm always pleasantly surprised at what I find, guys, and this week is definitely no exception. There is so much stuff to come out this week: fantasy, drama, adventure, comedy, horror. I mean, so much stuff to check out. Hopefully you guys picked up something good. Definitely let me know. And at my doorstep, guys, I had a nice surprise, a package from Ronin Flicks right here. And oh baby, this is a Code Red title, and it is a horror film in the vein of so bad it's good, guys. I told you guys in my Blu-ray pickups video at the end of that video that I put up on the channel recently that I was gonna get a lot of so bad it's good movies for the month of March. And I am not going to disappoint you guys. There's going to be some really weird and messed up movies, and this is just one of them, guys. Cheesy, ridiculous, over the top as shit. I can eat that stuff up for breakfast all day long, guys. I love my B-movie cheese, and so this is right up my alley, so I cannot wait to get into this sucker. And you guys will not get to find out exactly what I pick up until my Blu-ray pickup video, which will drop at the beginning of next month. It'll show off all of the releases that I got for the month of March. And again, it's going to be a so bad, it's good quality type of month for March. There will be some cool titles, newer releases in there as well, but expect a lot of titles that are in the vein of cheesy as shit. And I will love every minute of it, guys. So definitely tune into that when it drops next month. And if you like the video today, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Check out the Blu-ray pickup videos that I have released. Check out the Tuesday Blu-ray and DVD out and about videos I do every single week. They're on the playlist there. Also, check out the movie reviews that I do with my friends as well. My friend Bob and I just did a movie review for Captain Marvel. It's a spoiler review, so it's definitely on the channel. Definitely check that out. I also recently released my Blu-ray pickup video for February. Some really cool titles that I got for that month. Definitely check out that video as well, plus so much more content that's on the channel. If you're a lover of movies and physical media, hit subscribe and be a part of the Film Fan Nation. Oh man, I want to thank my subscribers, man. Everybody, whether you're new to the channel or you've been with the channel for a long time, I just want to thank you guys for the love and support that I get, the comments and the feedback. And to me, being on YouTube, sometimes you feel like it's always a challenge. You feel like it's a second full-time job, because it really actually is. And you wonder sometimes if it's worth it to do. And then I get these comments that are just full of support and love, and just, just really giving me great thoughts on movies, and it makes it all the more worthwhile. It really does, guys. So I want to thank each and every one of you so much. You are some of the best subscribers out there, and I'm so happy to have you guys on board with the channel. So if you love what I do, if you love the videos and my love for movies, then definitely hit subscribe. And keep up to date with all the videos that I'm posting through Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, FilmFan108. I post a lot of interesting pictures and sometimes some special videos that I do from time to time on social media as well. Alright guys, I will see you back next week for a brand new Blu-ray and DVD out and about video. Take care, everybody. Hope you find some good releases out there at the stores. Happy hunting, everybody.